Hey everybody, I'm just giving an update since my thyroidectomy. It's been several months since I've had it. I guess it's been about 5 months now. You can see that my scar is healing nicely. I don't know how well you can see it, but things are going along just swell, I guess. And I'm happy to report that there's been no significant weight gain like I thought that there would be, and my drain line scar is also healing, and of course the incision scar is healing nicely. I'm still having trouble with migraines, much to my dismay, but I'm seeing a neurologist about that. My endocrinologist would not treat me for migraines as she referred me out, so that's okay. I guess I'm a little frustrated going in between doctor's appointments, but such is life. You guys probably can see I have something new. I'm wearing eyeglasses now. Went to an optometrist, and hopefully that will resolve some of my headaches and migraine issues. Um, Realized that my eyesight wasn't as good as it should have been. I'm fast approaching another decade in life, and if you guys promise to keep a secret, then I'll let you know that I'm getting close to 40. And the optometrist that I visited, he actually asked me, he said, "Are you getting close to 40?" And I said, "Well, in a few years, yeah." And he said, "Well, that's about the time that you young ladies and young gentlemen start coming in because of eyesight problems." And I told him that I actually came in because my son, who had always had perfect eyesight, just started wearing glasses, and I thought it'd be a good time for me to go ahead and have my eyes checked. And with my history of headaches and migraines, I went ahead, made an appointment, and wow, my eyesight in the past 2 years has significantly gotten much worse. I've always had 20/20, and all of a sudden, not so much anymore. And my prescription is actually different in both eyes. So I was a little surprised about that. But I'm happy that I got them, because now when I'm online or just looking at screens, it makes a huge difference. I did get the anti-reflective coating. It was actually kind of a default thing because they upgraded me for no charge. And so I said, okay, what the heck. But I am going to order another pair of glasses without it. Sometimes that coating kind of gets on my nerves slightly, but oh well, I can't complain. It was a no charge upgrade. I actually got the first pair of glasses that I saw. The lady couldn't believe it because she said, "Oh my gosh, you like don't want to continue to shop?" And I said, "No, that's my favorite color. It's magenta on the side, and some people call it fuchsia." But I said, "That's my favorite color. I know what I like, and I'm going to go ahead and get them." So she said, "Okay." I've never had anybody pick out glasses that fast. Most people want to look around. I said, "Well, I really don't enjoy shopping, so I'm good. Just go ahead and fix me right on up." And plus, it was starting to sleet and ice outside, and I wanted to get home. So these are my new spectacles, and I'm happy with them. It's kind of fun seeing myself in them and seeing the reflection. But um, other than that, the new glasses, continued headaches and migraines. I am on a new protocol with my neurologist. He has me off all pain medication. I'm on about week 3 of that. It's been pretty awful, to be honest with you. He wants to be sure that I'm not in a pain and rebound headache cycle. He says that anything over 2 doses of any sort of pain medication, whether it's Tylenol, ibuprofen, triptans, any sort of pain medication more than twice per week could possibly perpetuate a rebound headache. And he wanted to be sure that I'm not in that group. And so far, so good. It's been pretty hard. I do not consider myself a pain medication abuser. About the highest meds that I've taken have been tramadol and hydrocodone, and I have to be in pretty bad shape to have even taken those, and it's not on a consistent basis at that. If I actually do take any sort of medicine, I'm in pretty bad shape. In fact, most of the time that I have a headache, I will just push right on through. If I have a migraine, I generally will try to take something to take the edge off. But as most people that suffer with migraines know, you usually have to let it run its course anyway. So it's just been kind of no big deal. It's just you have to sit in a dark room where it's quiet. I'm just ready to get my life back, not really looking forward to continuing on with no medication, but I'm willing to work this protocol. Of course, my diet is okay. I try to eat as clean as possible, try to cook, eat green leafy things. I'm actually considering possibly doing a vegetarian or vegan diet. I'm really struggling with that thought though because I can't see how people actually stay full or satiated with no protein as far as animal proteins. I'm not a big beef eater, but I am one that likes poultry or fish. And so I'm just trying to figure out how I can stay full with those things out of the equation. But I might give it a shot because I really don't mind exploring those territories. I'm just trying to see what will work good for me. Um, I just really don't know at this point. I kind of I'm just playing it by ear, one thing at a time. I just have to pace myself. I have so much on my plate currently, and that's another thing. If you were like me, especially I'm talking to the ladies here, please take care of yourself. You know, a lot of times as women, particularly wives and mothers, we will see about everyone else. We won't take care of ourselves, and then we end up burning out, and we're pretty useless to everybody. For example, when I'm back in a dark room by myself, because I can't function due to a migraine, I'm really of no service or no benefit to anybody else. I can't do anything. I can't even bear to have the wind blow on my head, so to speak, because everything hurts. I'm trying to break out of that. I just want to be free from all of this pain that I'm feeling. I think this is going to be a better year. I'm really looking forward to things just getting better. I'm looking on the positive. I know sometimes things has to get a little worse before they get better. I don't know, but I'm just having a positive outlook. I've started a gratitude and prayer journal every day, or at least every other day. I'm trying to write a scripture out, write a prayer, and write things that I'm grateful for or maybe praying for. And then just looking back on those things and reflecting on them because I think mindfulness and gratitude can help us just look forward and be positive about things because there's always someone doing worse than we are, and we have to realize that things can always be worse. So never ask if things can get worse because yes, they can, and they can get much worse real fast. And so don't ever tempt God into saying, how much worse can things get? It can get a lot worse. So don't ever ask that question. But anyway, that's a quick update on how I'm doing. I hope you're doing swell. I hope to continue to post videos. I did kind of a lot of rambling. Sorry about that. It's just I really didn't have my cards. I really didn't have a big agenda like I planned on. This is just kind of on the fly. Wanted to test out my new webcam today. You can see I didn't even fix myself up that much, but I'm just looking forward to visiting with you guys, seeing how everything goes, and looking forward to getting well this year. And you guys be blessed. Y'all be safe. You take good care of yourself. Bye bye.